Hello, welcome to a Let's Play of Generic Non-Binary Game, a visual novel I found on Itch.io. It was part of the Queer Games bundle, so I thought it'd be fun just to take a look. The store page says it should be pretty short, so let's see. The date has been going well, you'd say. She smiles at you from across the table and you try to relax. There's anxiety welling low in your gut. It's always there, whenever you're talking to someone. A voice in the back of your head telling you to match the way she sees you. You speak that she wants to say something, and you see that she wants to say something, and you force a smile, inviting her to speak. So are you like what? She pauses for a moment. Her eyes flicker up and down. Your patience is running thin. The anxiety gets stronger. You know what to expect. It's a question you've heard so many times before. Still, you need to hear her spell it out. Like one of them. Them. A part of a giant conspiracy scheme? A magical humanoid being? She laughs. Her laugh feels like ice piercing through your chest. Of course, she doesn't notice the way you flinch. Well, I certainly hope that's not the case. She leans forward. You want to back away, but you remain still. Though it would certainly be interesting. Slowly, you smile. Deep down, you know you can't just keep joking about it. But your answer seems to have pleased her, for now. You engage in simple small talk for a while. You talk about her, about what she does, what she likes. You worry about the next time the focus of the conversation shifts back to you. It does, eventually. You knew it'd happen. You could never avoid it. So what do you do, generic feminine name? Actually, I go by a less gendered name. But your generic feminine name is so pretty. You do your best not to let your expression twist too much, but ultimately, you fail. Your relationship with the name given to you at birth is complicated at best. Comments like that don't make it any better. Maybe, but it doesn't feel like it suits me. I'd really appreciate it if you could use my less gendered name. She looks skeptical. With some hesitance, she gives a tiny nod. Right, I will keep it in mind. It doesn't sound like a promise at all. You've heard it all before, after all. To answer your question though, I'm mainly involved with game dev at the moment. She doesn't seem to be that interested anymore. It's good there are more women involved in making games. It is, but I'm not a woman. I love the art change from this stuff, especially because of how static the character is. At least pose-wise. You shouldn't be ashamed of speaking openly about your experiences as a woman in the industry. It's as if she hasn't heard you at all. It's either that, or she willingly chooses to ignore your words. You wish you could truly share her excitement, at least. You wish you didn't have to feel ashamed for not being able to speak up for women. You wish you could feel comfortable talking about your experiences as someone assigned female at birth. You're not a woman, and you know that. It's just that the people around you often seem incapable of grasping the full meaning of your words and your identity. She's clearly one of those people, as she continues to chirp on happily about all the women she looks up to. She talks, but you tune out her words. She's nice, sweet, and kind and adorable. Oh, she's nice, sweet, and kind and adorable. But she's so clearly ignorant, and that's painful. Maybe in another life, you'd be able to explain everything to her. Maybe she'd understand. Maybe if you were a different person, you'd be able to do it. But you've spent your whole life educating people, pointing them in directions, trying to teach, just to help yourself and others like you. Sometimes, though, you just have to walk away. It's not a win, but you also haven't lost. You know better. You know yourself better than anyone else, and you made it clear to her several times. You've done what you could, and now you walk forward. You walk forward with your head held high, and you can only hope the next person will listen to you more. I am non-binary, and I will not be quiet. Created by Small Alien Bee as part of the Rainbow Game Jam 2019. Full sound credit can be found in the About section of the main menu. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making it. Links. I will link these things in the description of the video. Oh, I like this too. Oh, it's the flag. That's smart. I do like too how that it transforms from a rainbow flag title screen, a very kind of generic, broad queer symbol, to a much more specific one. Let me just open the about. I won't read all of them, but to put them up on screen I think is good. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Pretty simple, straightforward, like it makes its point pretty clearly. For some reason I kind of had an impression of what the game was probably going to be, but I did think for some reason it was going to be a singular choice. And I'm like, oh no, it's obviously the much more difficult thing of having to repeatedly say the thing and having someone manage to ignore / miss the cues again and again, which feels like an important part of the message. Yeah, that was pretty nice. I like that. I can certainly identify with this as someone who probably in real life would have picked all the joke answers. Oh. Thank you, Small Alien Bee, for making this game. And please support them. Check out their itch page. Thank you for watching. Until next time.